I'm saying? We got a red boy. Let's get real comfortable. At least at 16. You know what I'm saying? We got draw. This Cali, you ain't never not got draw. On the 20th, and I know it's hurt. They hurting right now. It's the end of the month. But we ain't. We're not gonna. But that's funny because there's money in the streets. There's hella people in there buying shit. So there's money in the streets. You know. Grab this, tune in with y'all, open up the messages. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna share it because if they should know. They should know. I ain't gonna keep interrupting my stream to go over it. No, you either up on it or you ain't. You ain't got time to fill you in. I'm gonna be talking to in riddles and parables and stuff. So try to keep up with me if you can. Try to keep up with me if you can. It's just gonna be a little short one. Put it on some music. Oh, all right. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Peace. Welcome. Peace. Peace. Welcome. Salam. Salam. Try to roll up. As you can see, fire. When you got shit like this, that's fire. That's fire. Can you smash it down more? It's fire. It's fire. Fire in the hole. Fire. Fire. No popcorn buds. Even the run turned up. Bag me up some 3.5s right on the dot. That note. Get it right on the dot. Last time I had 2 quarters and 4/8. I had what was that? That was a zip I had back there, bro. This time I gotta get more. I'm trying to never not have weed no more. Always have it. You ain't smoking as long as I have. You kind of need it. You know what I'm saying? What the little kernels at? Yeah, these little kernels, dip that in. This is a little pack I got earlier for 15. Said, damn, baby, do I gotta start having an 8 for 15 now? Damn, baby, do I gotta start having an 8 for 15 now? Damn near. Damn near. Of course, you got people still selling 25 and 30, so thing is just to stay with it, you know. Don't push it as for personal. Excuse me, I'm gurping now. But make sure, you know what I'm saying, that you have it. Just in case somebody do want to spend something, boom, you got it. Now let other people tell it. They say, oh, no, that's too much for personal. It ain't too much for personal. Not too much for personal. It's not too much for personal. It's enough so you ain't gonna play with it. You ain't gonna play with yourself. You know? Put this together and wake up my cat because we about to move over there and sit up. Put the top back up. Madison. Sitting here twisting, getting it together. You hear the broke. Listen close so you can hear it cracking. Hope I can borrow all this. This is a lot. A lot to really bust down. Give you a look at it from straight from the up and up. So look at it from the up and up. Plus and open. Plus and open. Hurry up and twist this, you know. Pimp is his own best company, man. Pimp is his own best company. Cut him slack, yo, and now they let me to Mac, yo. Listen realistic about my biscuits. Oh yeah, career view. Shock. I was listening to your new music. What happened to your gangster beats? I still rock with the gangster beats, man. Yeah, I like the gangster beats. I still do. I'm just, you know, I'm just more picky these days, man. I'm more picky. You know, it's more tricky, so I'm more picky. I'm just more picky You know, back then, anything gangster I was taking. If it's gangster, I'm taking it. Now I'm like, I wanna challenge myself. I can gangsters. I got that covered, man. That's history. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to them, that mainstream kind of pop culture, alternative rock, I want to be able to switch up the style. I want to be able to adapt, evolve. You know what I'm saying? Fluctuate, you maneuver. So you get it. Let them know I got more than just one style. Like this new stuff, freestyle. Pay style. Look how good that big girl. It feel like the right thing you need towards. Look, it's taking a long time to fire. I'll make sure it's all sealed. Not in it. Yeah, man, I'm still rocking with them gangsters beat. I still do. I'm just more picky. Yeah, I love them gangster beats. It's always gonna be. I'm always gonna have a dope, profound. You know what I'm saying? Beat. That's just because when I recorded, I was on a live stream. It was early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself. So I said, let me just. And I did something for the ladies too. You know how it go. You get the ladies and the fellows to follow. Whatever the ladies like, the fellas will. They'll like it just because the ladies like it. Get the ladies. Tupac told me that. See, there's a lot in it. Look at that white hair. white hair. Got this. Make music all night. This really was a jar with that crumble stuff in it. That butter, the hella butter in there. Crack open the Red Bull. Yeah, man. I'ma do it. I'ma do beats where the beat break down. Like it's a good beat, but then it break down. It's like you just hear, the snares and all that. You know, and do a couple songs with no beat, just me gassing. You know, Pop Smoke got a couple like that. I skirt on her ass like a tire. She like Poppy on fire. She like Poppy on fire. Oh man, this to get all this, you're gonna have to spend 180. That's what I spent. This is 3 of them. This 3, you know it's 3. This bigger than the other. I'm gonna show you on the side. Ooh, something falling out. Give me that, man. I need every kernel, bro. Give me that. I'm about to go out fast, y'all. I'm about to go out soon. My battery low. Come on, let's regroup. I got 3% and my battery is low. Let me get over here. Finish taking off the case. Take off the case. Get it over here. Let me get it over here. Gotta grab that, grab this other. Oh, there it go. Boom, grab that. My cat over there knocked out. That's better, right? That's better, right? Excuse me, girlie. Excuse me. Oh, it's Charles. It got that sweet, fragrance to it. When you see it like that, it got that cookie taste and smell to it. My dad Lord told me to that. He's like, if it ain't got that, I'm gonna put it in light too. If it ain't got that cookie, look, this ain't, look. Ain't nothing brown and leafy about that, look. Ain't nothing brown and leafy about that. Look at this guy. Cream smashing down. Ace for dub with 15, 3.5. Well, I used to be like 4.0, 4.5, 4.3, 4.7. You didn't know how many, like, you vibe with me first time, spend 15 and say you come back, I'm gonna plug you. Say, keep some books around. I'm looking for some recipe to whip in here. I know they got something to whip. A new drink or something. It's gonna inspire my mind. That's my wife bug, but I need it. No, it's not a game. We just testing the waters right now. That's just a little something. Look, I deal in big shit, bro. That ain't really nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really nothing to me. I ain't really broke that in. Really nothing to me. New shit I ain't even really broke in yet. It got a little residue on it from when I was using it. Little residue on it. You know, this is good. This one, when you in the business, one of these, ooh, you in business all night long. Come up to my bedroom, honey. What I got will make you spend money. Just want to make y'all laugh saying that. Let me see what you're talking about. Fix my blanket, man. Let me fix my blanket. Stop walking on my phone. Lift it up. All right. Get that off my nose. What is that? Baby's in the front. Yeah, the ounces be going for like 60, 80, depends on who you fuck with. On the street though, they gonna want 100, 120, 140 or something. Out of state, I don't know. But I'm about to find out. I got each one of my ounces 60, 180. Is it in my pocket? I don't think so. I found it. Put that girl over there. It's chilling. And it's fire. Yeah, I'm just up here chilling with y'all. Let me fire back up, open up my Red Bull. You know what I'm saying? Get the Red Bull over here. This goes into my creative process. Brain food, vitamins, water, energy drinks. I know the papers and blunts go fast. Sometimes you have more weed than you have the shit to burn it in. I got hella weed, but I probably only get about 6, 5 cigars, wraps. Yeah. It'll last because you're getting it for the low. Last time I went and got a QP, it was 175. See, it was like, do I want quantity or do I want quality? I'm gonna go for the quality because let's say if you go for quantity, it's gonna take you more to get you what the little stuff that's quality can get. You know, so, and I know it's gonna be more so personal, or I want it to sell itself. What you never want to do in this busy ass state right here is pull out your bag and show them the shit. And they be like, oh no, I'm cool, walk away. Oh, that fronted you off. It costs you money. You expose yourself. You know, you put a target on your back. Them pipes and bones help you. I got 'em. It do. My shit, is that what it is? Yeah, I need to clean my pipe then too. This shit ain't. Yeah, I like, you gonna like Zags too and Raws and all that. And hemp wraps. I mean, the thin ones, the super thin ones. Let me sip this. They ain't paying me for advertising it yet, but do it swelling, they will. Red Bull gives you wings. With my red don't bull. real ones drink Red Bull. Like I'm doing commercials. Okay, well, I'm gonna sit this right here where the water bottle is. Okay, there you go. Brace it up just in case my cat get up with her kitty parkour. Okay, I'm looking for the leche. Let's see. Here go. I got one more wrap in there, and I got two other ones over there. Okay. Shit, we got Dolo, so that's cool. You know, I learned in the game today. It dawned on me. You got some lines. You know, you was lacing the pew. You ain't shaky or sketchy or shady and none of that. When it comes to the pew pew, you know, you got a couple irons in the fire. You know, you got some favors on the shelf. You know, favor for a favor. You got some real niggas that function with you, rock with you. They gonna love to put you on. They love to see that nigga doing good. My people, they love it. Like, Shaq, how you doing? You know, I'm all right. Oh, no, you better than all right. Look at all your rings. Shit, I ain't even tripping off a lot. Well, you know, as long as you obedient, obedience is better than sacrifice. God can bless you, man. Disobedience is witchcraft. That's why I'm staying out. They ain't gonna arrest you. You could do whatever you want to do in your house. I'm gonna do this. I might do that from time to time. Yeah, go back over the videos. Y'all see, y'all see some of them videos. I'm live. Some of them videos I'm live, y'all. You know, man, me a little sip. You know, I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. Though. I ain't gonna try to bang nothing on y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Some things I ain't gonna do. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see me full you up or nothing like that and none of that shit. But the shit the gangsters do around my way, oh yeah. Gangsters feel the most intimate. They wear their hearts on their sleeves. You feel me? And not to react and be tripping and carrying and falling apart over everything. They so medicated a little bit just to help with their tolerance and their temperament and their equilibrium and all that, you know. Mentality. I gotta grab my blunt. See now, y'all see, look, he's socializing. He opened it up. He trying to make a point. I got a picture right here. I'm about to bring it down right quick. Bob Marley. When you smoke the herb, it reveals you to yourself. When you smoke the herb, it reveals you to yourself. Felt my lighter too was meant for me to get up. I have realizations. You come to revelations, all the epiphanies. It's gangster. In all actuality, like I said in the song, that's how you know the wife was in my ear. Speed of light, just a little weed tonight. My heart bleed a fight. I don't believe greed is right. I need whoever freed up in sight. By the spirit, take heed of might. I know my great had the deed on take. Yes, indeed, a fight. A shepherd seed on plate. Speed of light. Just a little weed tonight, my heart bleed a fight. I know full well greed is not right. I need who's ever freed up in sight. By the spirit, take heed and might. I know my great great grand had the deed on tight. Yes, indeed, I fight. A shepherd seed on plate, a shepherd seed on plate, a shepherd seed on plate. Dun dun. I love that beat. That was a gangster beat, but it was a real Cartel beat, cholo. You feel me, ese? I had to do that beat. I want one of them. Yeah, that shit was slapping. That's gonna blow up. That's gonna blow up. What about this? Kilograms, busted. Hold on. Kilograms of legal scams, busted till Desert Eagle Jam. Love for my amigo fam. Love of it, the root of evil yams. This game so deceitful hams. Look, I'm telling you, man. This game is so deceitful hams will do anything. Notice I said it before, now they doing anything. They're like, shit, ain't they kind of going against their own code a little bit? Damn. Like, they would do anything. They get a motherfucker to order, they'll do anything, man. Take away the set up a nigga. Offspring and all that. I heard all kind of shit they do. You ain't saying disrespect them. I'm just saying know your rights. Get in space. Be vigilant and proactive. Be like Tupac. You see him fucking with somebody wrong, off duty, playing evidence, beating on people. Nip that shit in the bud, man. We got bigger fish to fry. We got too many outside enemies to be fighting amongst ourselves. A house divided against itself not stand. Y'all know I know my stuff. Y'all been waiting for me. I've been, God been preparing me, So when they sit me down and interviews and stuff, I give him the glory. You know what I mean? And when I'm flowing and balling from it, I'm just using it to invest in and further his kingdom and message and plan, financing families, funding futures. It's not just a play on words. I know it sounds elegant and all that, loquacious, Laquan, loquat. But at the same time, check this out. It flows like that fluent because a lot of thought went into it. A lot of emotion, just a lot of, force, just a lot of energy. Like my Homeland Security Improvement Defense Movement Development it's about rebuilding cities and strengthening, feeble needs and, just reinforcing. It's about, it's about, uh, 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 embracing and supporting. You feel me? Yeah. I'm flowing. Come on, man. We having a real good time, man. Kick up your feet. Come on, ask me some more questions. What else you want to know? Yeah, them gangster beats. I'm always gonna have some gangster beat, but I'm not giving y'all any beat. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be going through a beat that's gonna have me sounding monotone auto tune. Nah, I want a beat I can cut loose on. Let's give him some examples. Let's give him some examples. Let's look at some beats. Gangster beat.
I wake up asking for repentance. Don't wanna be on a sentence or overcome with vengeance. But I need
It was early in the
independence.
morning. That's what it was.
Not
On the
a
TV.
coincidence.
TV don't hit the same way my boombox hit. I'm about to get another one. In the
The
car with the
vibe is getting
boombox.
intense. Compact baby condense. Wash away
I had to
sin
do it for my
straight
well-being.
rents. Get your money
You forget I really spit.
recompensation.
So you give me a gangster beat, I might give you some shit. You're gonna be like, damn, that nigga crazy.
Dripping like
You got
condensation.
some
Christ
way
there
out
ain't no
shit like,
condemnation.
come on, shot. Like, Shaq,
I
you
ain't
okay?
trying to
Is you okay?
wind
I
up
didn't
in
really
an
went there and
abomination.
people be like, is you okay? You know, when I vent or
Domination.
I open
Heat
up or
minds on
get shit off my
combination.
chest, you know.
Mac Drake Rompilation. You know I'm cheap from the conversation. Spin it with a little moderation.
I would switch up my style.
Observation.
Start sounding like 3 times crazy. Watch. Here we go.
Conserving, I'm on conservation. Preservation of self. For me,
Not
I
yet.
gotta get the wealth.
Let me see when it switch.
Good
Hold on.
stealth, keep some favors up on the shelf. Okay, this is for my health. For the wealth, welfare.
Oh no, okay, I must have already did a different song.
Without that, it's straight warfare.
Keep it up, bro. Let out more passion. God bless. Renee. Keep it up, bro. Let out more passion. See, that's what I'm saying on them beats with his the passion to come out.
Asking for repentance.
Fervent, zeal,
Don't wanna be on the
tenaciousness, determination,
sentence
dogmatic.
or overcome with vengeance. But I
Oh,
need
right
independence.
over there. I see you. I
It's
see
not
you.
a
Right on. Right on.
coincidence.
Salute. Salute.
The vibe is getting intense. Compact baby condense. Wash away
L
sin straight
O
rents.
V
Get your
E.
money recompensation. It's getting sweaty in the room. Walls dripping like condensation. And for Christ, there ain't no condemnation. I ain't trying to wind up in an abomination. Domination. Heat
There it
minds
goes.
on
At least
combination.
that's what I.
Mac Drake Rompilation.
Oh
You
no.
know I'm G from the conversation. Spin it with a little moderation. Observation.
All right. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Them blinking Red Bull with the thing. Right on for them likes. I said, let me throw a couple things up there. Let me say out to the, to the congregation, to the family, YouTube fam, man. Used to be like, am I alone? Don't think it's odd. The pitfalls and the situation, circumstances that we find ourselves in. We not alone, and it really just let me know. Don't think it's odd or strange or nothing. You know, I like people can relate and identify, you know, and peep, you know, they can scope, you know. You know, they can survey, they can witness. You go, so let's see how this thing. They
Yeah.
like this. This
Nigga, I
almost
can't be
got
coming
100
out
views.
empty-handed at this age, nigga, at this point in time. Nigga can't have nothing to show for it. What the fuck?
Boo the boo, come
Nigga,
on, come here.
off. The expense. Niggas trying to bargain up. I'm only rapping to 420. I gotta give him more plenty. Finisher. Like you can get Arthur any. Listen to my
I
mental.
rock like that. That's stop.
I get mentally.
Why you in my
But
head
I'm not
like wifey
stingy.
and shit?
But
Why
for
you
some
all in my
real
head, bruh?
motherfuckers that
Okay,
envy,
listen. I
I'm a
want to
boss
bust
with no
verses
revenge.
to rock beats. I love a
Anything
guitar.
in the
I
windy.
love that. I love music. So
For my dog,
it,
Spuds
we bigger
McKenzie.
than just rap and all that, you know.
Them niggas, they be watching the
You know the way.
vintage.
Sometimes I be singing on there. You hear me? I be.
I put it down
Matter of
with my
fact, the
intention.
first song I ever did was when I put my heart into it.
On the hill, that's my beat.
People from other countries are like,
You know the
stop,
drill.
you fucking the beat,
You
stop.
I have
Ooh,
not
ooh,
did
ooh,
it.
ooh, ooh. They
So what's a
they
penny?
commented so much
I need weight.
by
I
them
ain't
doing
gotta
that.
go
It
for
just
no
made
penny.
it opened up the door. Once that happened,
Hold
once
on.
it's like I
Family.
got views there. You know, it's like man, stop. You like you
Read some
stop.
facts. I got class.
You know,
Switch.
basically stop milking the beat. You're
Gas.
milking it now.
Knuckles.
Like
Bare
my partners from,
rags.
you know, the filthy
Red
mode.
bucket.
Milk up, milk up.
Shake it. Until your ass funky.
Rain in
First let
heaven,
I
rich
dance
homie
chunky.
Quan, you know what I'm saying? Milk Marie.
Across the last Malaz. Okay. I'm so rich. I ain't even gotta ask which.
You gotta, that's YouTube, man. YouTube. Listen, all my
Put some
beats,
real
this how you
water
know
in
this
it.
is raw, bro.
I need some water.
All my beats
Till
came
my
from
mind got the
YouTube.
order. Gotta deliver and rescue those
So
headed to the slaughter. Respect your daughter.
when I do get some money, I'm
I
going to
was
get some
water.
of them producers off of YouTube.
You know who brought
I
her.
be
Not a
peeping the
quarter.
beats that
So I
be
know
on
who I
YouTube
taught
and
her.
then it go mainstream big. Big people use it.
Not a destroyer.
Couple of times that it happened.
Yeah.
You
Nigga, I
know,
can't be coming
I
out
had to build a
empty-handed at this
catalog. I had to
age, nigga,
practice,
at
so I
this
had to
point in
do
time.
stuff
Nigga can't have
different.
nothing
I
to
had to
show
do
for it.
stuff
What the
new.
fuck?
You know, I had to rock out with this shit. You know, I had to really, you know, push the line and envelopes. I gotta push the boundaries, man. You know. I didn't come too far. Now I'm far. I'm way in too deep. Now I'm in over my head over heels, man, bitch over backwards. You know, that's why I lead with give it your best shot. You know, that's why I always put my man in it because he can make it all possible. God, you know, with God all things is possible. So I keep my man as the, you know, the center in your relationship. Keep the God as your center, core to the love, and it'll flow. Source of the love, and it'll flow. Let's listen to that one. They like this one too. Oh, I'm going in. This year is gonna be the year. We had the summer on lock. I'm trying to do solid couple mil on the page. So when I step to him to give him a deal, but you know, ain't nobody gonna deny me right now. I got too many songs. if it was a regular demo with a few songs, I might be worried. But I know I got something that they gonna like. Okay, so I mean, I never stop rapping. Once I'm on, it's over. That's why I always put that game over. Once I'm on, I ain't gonna never stop. I be flowing. I would like to be flowing right now, but I know it's better if I talk logic, sense, rational.
White socks in, young wine and suburban on boxing. TV on Madden boxing. I gotta do this shit for the fame.
My freestyle better than my rapping. Why y'all ain't been hearing from me? I've been writing. I got so many raps I wrote, man. New ones y'all ain't heard, cause I know y'all got. I had to break y'all out of the loop. We was in the loop. We was in the loop. I was perfecting them. You can see where, oh, that's that one song he did, but that wasn't to the right beat. You gotta match. See, when you write with no beat, you have to match your song to the proper beat. And not only that, you gotta line it and drop it, had a cadence and sequence. I be rushing along, so that's why some of the stuff rough and tumble, jagged edge. Be good. Be good. Okay, come here, auntie. No, I got the instinct going. Come on, I'll close.
You're sitting right now.
I wasn't at first. Damn, drop my head. All right, cool. I had to get rid of the blunt, make another one. Man, yeah, 3 different kinds. Don't get the same string. No, not for me. Do I like it? I love a beat. When you in the studio, you can hear it better. I mean, they could evolve the beat around you, so it break down when you like it. And then look, what we did,
Not going anywhere.
we
You grabbed it out the car, didn't
we
you?
took it as
Pick
is.
your clothes off the floor.
No, TT, now
You know
his
better than
skateboard is
that.
at the house.
The natural,
At grandma's.
the crude, the pure, the genuine, the original.
You did that.
And just went off the natch,
You
the
did
strength
that.
from the
You
jump,
did that.
off punch.
I gave her a kiss.
Keep it going, huh?
TT, look.
They get you having fun,
TT,
huh?
look. TT,
Well, I
look.
want my phone, and she
What?
took my phone. This one, like y'all on the electronics, and you, hey, yeah, you.
Fix the
I
bed.
be getting
Huh?
on them
my
cleaning
bag?
up.
TT,
I am. I
where's
just
my
not got on.
pen?
Come on.
Ain't no
Do what you
juice
do.
got on.
TT, where
You
is
see this?
my pen?
You see that?
TT,
You
where's
need
my
to clean it.
pen? TT, where's my pen?
I already know, baby.
TT, where is my pen?
What pet?
My
Her bed
pen.
for the.
Didn't you leave it in the room?
Yeah.
You better go find it.
Tell-
Grandma gonna be mad.
Tell Naya. But she doesn't have the iPad.
So you have the pen.
But it's yours.
Okay,
How?
both of y'all need to go in there.
I don't want to.
Both of y'all need to go in there and find the.
You got to eat.
You hit me. You're gonna hit me. gonna hit me.
I'ma pow pow them legs. You better
Stop.
go and sit
Why are you
down.
leaving in my room?
Go sit down.
Take her to that one.
No, she can go in there and play with the dollhouse.
No. I am. I'm about to do it. You know, I wait till I catch the up-tempo beat. I was gonna put on some music and I start cleaning to my music. You know, I work out to my music, study, all that. You know. It just now made 10 o'clock. I'm about to quiet down a little bit. I'm gonna clean it up. Just so I can see a little bit better. Just in case a spider try to bite me or something. You can't see. When there's stuff on the floor you can't see. My baby's on the bed though, so well, I'm gonna get him off. Let me clean it up. Let me get up. Ain't that I don't want to clean it. It ain't that I don't want to clean it. Pull that down. Let me mess with my zoo, y'all. He said, clean up your zoo. Just to show you I can take constructive criticism. Yep, strip and put on my shorts. Just to show you I can take constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? I'm up now. I'm up. Hold on. I'm up. I'm up. Um, I'm just gonna fold the blanket. Fold that. What you do, nah? What you do, nah? You better stop it. You will get your ass whooped. What she do? You better grab something and smack her ass next time she do that. Oh, there go one on my phone. I'm gonna be clean. All right, folded the bed. Let me fold up another blanket. Get my little snacks. Get the little mess just off the sheet. It's nice. Oh my. Oh my. Sleep better. When you got a little ash and a little, you be rolling in the bed, a little tobacco full. Should make you itch. Having a little fix my pillow. Hey, I like my $4,000 bed. Nobody said nothing about that though, huh? Ain't nobody said nothing about that California King though. Yeah, racked out. You know, I listened to Future when he was talking about rich sex and all that rich love. I was like, oh yeah, better give me a tight, expensive bed. You know, for when I do lay down, because me and my wife be like rich people, we don't even get to go to sleep. But if we could lay down in a nice bed, it's like you went to sleep. You just lay down, sit still, clear your mind, you know, work on your breathing and shit. Yeah, I know. Don't. I just look like this. Keep clean, okay? That's 2 blankets folded. Next to towel. Hang that over the door. Are you still in there, boo? Come here. Don't be messing with her now. Be nice to your cousin. I mean, what you got? Don't. She'll let me in here with the door closed. All right, let me grab some more stuff off the bed. All right, I'll leave that for you. Put that over there.
Oh, somebody got on you in your comments, huh? What is too loud? It's too much of a ruckus? Well, you gotta get up anyways. Because Uncle got dust off the bed. It kills me when you fold up the blankets because you just don't put them back on the
Can
bed.
I sit? Can I lay right here? Can I just be right here? And now he goes on the bed.
Yes, in peace.
And now he goes on the bed. And now he goes back to bed.
Thank you.
You gotta open it all for yourself. I'm still here cleaning. You just clean up my zoo, we gonna clean it up. I told you obedience better than sacrifice. A lot of times when God trying to tell me something, he had other people do it. So I listen. Why try to resist knowing that the people right, yeah, and the vote I lose, you know, and I don't want to make a mistake and what the person say be repeating in my head. Oh man, you should have cleaned your zoo, man. You should have cleaned your zoo. Yeah, it's hard. We doing that much, but look, I only got five Zigors plus this one and another half one. Let me put that out. Okay, Zigors. Glitter, making bed, taking out trash, doing cat boxes, all that. It's not-
You don't want to do that. I told you don't want to do that.
I ain't gonna hurt you. It's like hemming you up. Yeah, you should know that by now. Nobody trying to hurt your ass. Even if you acted like that, you know how fast I would get ghosts on your ass?
Not that hard.
She act like I was gonna turn on
To
her.
actually hem me up.
I'm not gonna hit you up.
You gonna have a struggle with that one.
I know.
I don't even know why you said that. You'll get that. When you put in the headlock again,
You wanna get put in the headlock?
were you stuck?
I just didn't want to hurt you getting out of it. I could get out of
Who is really gonna be the one that hurt? You or me? You can't move. You almost passed out.
Mm-mm. Look at the cat up there trying to tear it up. But it's good, so they can't do nothing to it. Cause two. This ain't cheap. You know, I'm like 6'5". I gotta have a big ass bear. About to give me a new mattress, new couch. The house is your sanctuary, you know what I'm saying? And you want that motherfucker nice and cozy. Just in case you gotta hunker down, bunker down. Hunker down, bunker up. Millionaires make their beds too. Millionaires make their bed. Millionaires make their bed. Millionaires make their bed. Stop moving, cat. Damn. Right on for that nudge. You got positive people around you, they're gonna see things the proper way, from the right perspective. And that's what you need. Positive influence, suggestion, input, constructive criticism. I look bad or cool, I can relax. Dodo head, look at my eyes. Ain't know it's head. Finish the other one I had because it's a different kind of strain, and I'm good. I just want to put this out. It was a chunky dude. This weed so good, I could probably smoke another one, and I'll be floating. Ready to just lay it down, kick up my feet, play on my phone, and make some shorts. Lean it back this way in my camera. at right here? Let me lift it. Should I lift your higher? No, just move them over the corner so I can see. Monday is the last day of summer. Way to go, Laquan. Monday's the last day of summer, so drop some more stuff. Monday. Today. Saturday. I gotta drop, y'all. You only gotta make 3 songs a day, but you know I gotta do more. I went back this morning too. Bigger speaker, not the little speaker or the earbud. I was listening to some stuff and I was like, why this didn't take off? Like, man, didn't mess up. Everything was all together. It's just for some stuff it's time for it. Other stuff, you know. Now I bet you they studying everything because they like, he was talking about this, he's talking about that. This must be prophecy because this stuff is really happening. You know. Mm-hmm. On point. Let me get the other phone out. Charging the battery. Yeah, get the other phone. I can text with you. I don't even want you to think you on here alone. Like I'm too good or anything. Or, you know, high side and the flow show. I'm about to get right here, go to the live and highlight you, point on. Talk to me. I like to see what people think and what be on their mind. But you know me, my thoughts race, so I'll be way ahead somewhere out of space, spaced out. But I like to see what they, you know, what they entertain. They don't be tripping over some of the stuff that I be tripping over, which I like. Because they can teach me how not to trip. You know, be angry, but sin not. Black people get angry. All, you know, reasonability and all reasonableness go out the window. You got them pumped now. They laying religion down. And my wife over here mugging because I'm over here with y'all and she want her attention. She mugging. But she love to hear me. Anything that help me, you know what I'm saying, fellowship and function and fluctuate and flow. She like, I'm up here talking about God, game, you know, realness, you know, representing for our side, sect, you know, place of residence. So she love it. Let me see. I got plenty more. I got new reps, y'all. I got so much more. I tell you the truth, I've been wanting to say this. You ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't even got started. This ain't even the tip of the iceberg. I really flow. Flowing ain't even half of it. 1/4, 1/5, 1/8, 1/16. It ain't even 1/16 of it. Why I flow? The flow in the ministry. He took my message and gave me, he took my mess and gave me a message. He took my misery and gave me a ministry. The test became testimony, you know? In this world you will have trials and tribulations, but fret not, for I have overcome the world. We have overcome the world by the blood of the Lamb, the word of our testimony and our faith. Long nights, many nights, going out with pastors and talking to them. You want to preach? Study John. Fast. A lot of time in worship. A lot of time speaking in the spirit. I give it to you. Freely you been given, freely give. What else you gonna have to do? It's a lot of time intense, alone, private time with the Bible, with my Bible. Right? Somewhere in here, probably in the front room. Yeah, in the front room. Do I got some back here? Of course I do. Of course I do. The big chunky one right here. It's chunky. Almost cost $100. Still wasn't the one I needed though. I got so much more in store. I got so much more. You know, that's why I gave y'all the info on the Facebook page because I be writing. I hop on there and write. And then it's nothing like when you take a break and you start writing again. Oh, and then it's like, no, everything pops. Everything pops. And when you've been doing it for so long, it's like fine wine. You got to think. They was paying me for it in the beginning. Now they probably just just eating and getting eaten alive. You know, they just like, yeah. He said it too, man. I know this. I know it's worth more than this, but this is all I got right here. Can you work with this? Knew they wasn't playing because they never came with nothing under 200. And I feel a little zeddy on that. How much a feature costs a couple $100? How much a zeddy feature? A couple $100. Who paying that? I like that. A couple $100. Who paying that? A couple $100. Who paying that? Some 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 features gonna be half a stack. That's what I'm saying. When you come to Cali, you gotta plug in because people be, they be right in tune with whoever you want to see. You really want to meet somebody famous. They grew up with them. They had the DP niggas. They tied the laces and shoestrings on them. You know. Made sure they kept pep in they step step in alignment, sequence, cadence. You know, I always been with the structure. That's my force type. Attitude. That's what my line. That's where I descended from. You know, look, told you I gotta have a little chop enough to hit a couple times just to save me from going back to back. That thing going so my nose is tripping. I do have allergies and it's nice and cool up in here. Incense still going, cat right here, cool, so I know I ain't getting too hyped. Look at it. Oh, you can go to tell I'm gonna hold it up. See a tail up. They go to tell. She's right here asleep. My old lady. Something biting. You got a little respiratory. Be hard for her to breathe. Pretty mouth. All she wants is rugs. That's all she wants. I rug you while you sleep a little bit. Don't get your big bad out. She want more rubs. Don't even know why I start rubbing it. So you kind of like, it's hard for you to breathe, huh? Big girl. Hop on the bed. Yeah, hop on the bed. Ah, don't scratch me. Ah. Take your butt in the bed. Come on, we're gonna get under the covers in there. She's like, I'm right here. Blocking the light. I used to think they was evil animals too, like other people, but they're not. They're certainly not. Love to have your little fur baby. They can be like, hell no, it ain't no way I'm gonna do something to go to jail. Nigga, man, who gonna feed my cats? They ain't going out like that. Like, man, well, no. They depend on the Jeep, man. They need their medicine, and they love, and they little entertainment, snacks and treats. Yeah, I know, I'll be good to you, huh? Look how big she is. Look, when you hug, like, she ain't missing no meal. Big girl. Come on. Big girl. Big girl, yeah, big girl. Well, this is my battle cat. This is my battle cat. You gonna give me a kiss? My nose? Yeah, you better rub your nose on my nose. Stand me up like that. Leave me hanging in front of America. Hmm? You gonna leave me hanging in front of America now? Yeah, everything tucked away. Take these out my pocket. It look like I'm slipping, but I'm not. I'm listening. I ain't slipping. I ain't slipping, but no, I ain't slipping. That's what I ain't doing. I need me a cigarette, though. Let me get me a cigarette, bro. What you want, girl? No. I know I woke you up. Look, that's how much she love me. I know I woke you up. Now you want rubs. Okay, I'll give you a little something. But we ain't gonna do this right here. This one, so that'll be a nice chunky for a rainy day. Start stacking up for a rainy day. Start stacking up for a rainy day, man. You know, people that's serious, they don't mind paying for what they want. What you want? Quarter for 50? Even if it's for 40, get quarter for 40, 2 8 for done. No, it's gonna be over. Last time I gave a quarter for 40, and it was on credit. It was like 9, 10 grams or something. And I had to wait for the longer than a week for the money, but it was worth it. Take what we could get. I do credit these days. I do consignment, whatever they want. That's why it's mandatory that you break the bank. I ain't mean breaking the bank yet. I ain't went there yet, y'all. But you know, I'm saying buy big. Go somewhere, buy low, sell high. You know, where you can get the most for your money. A bargain for your chips. Bonuses, you know. Where they give you a break. Like those these shit right here cost woo. I'll bring it down. I wore him down. That's what it was. I kept on. I'll get, just give me $60 an ounce, bro. Like what? Shit, I could sell a half an ounce for 60 easy. See, look, people that ain't trying to pay don't want to pay $60 for a half. But somebody that'll pay, yeah, they give you an 80 all day. You got to have an 80? 80. They don't care about 160 for that. somebody that's playing, they ain't even gonna have the whole 100 hours. They gonna be trying to work. But when you get it for 60, you can afford to let it go for $100. Hell yeah, give me that 40. I ain't gotta make it, half my money, because by you selling them for, 100, it's gonna roll faster versus you trying to get all your money. 120, 140, they ain't calling you as much. I can tell you about the game. Matter of fact, shout out Elon Musk and all them, because they know a hustler. It's a blessing. I know what God was saying. I would teach you how to make something from nothing. So when I do give you something, you can make it everything, all. You could get in the game with a few hundred, or you could study the game. Get in with a few hundred, die wow, and the rest is history. Know where my money going in the studio, in the music, in the beats, in the training, in the features. Know where my money going, these babies. You know where my money going. We got to get school clothes. You feel me? And I be cashing out when I got it. So I don't got no problem with it. Lord will bless you if you'll be a blessing. Lord, you know I'll be a blessing. Like I'm trying to bless folk right now. I ain't even got it like that. I ain't even in position to ain't really got room to speak, but I take the liberty. No, it ain't really no freedom of speech, y'all. Anything you say can and will be used against you. So, think about what you gonna say. Anything you be like, he be thinking about what he's saying, because he be saying a whole lot of good stuff, and he be thinking. Think and grow rich. As a man thinketh, so he is. Iron sharpen iron. Get with iron, man. Oh, gee, iron, look at this. Iron, man. Iron. It's iron. Okay, I get you what you need. You on that. How you all out the side. Yeah, I see. She went to sleep right there on my little lap, so I ain't gotta worry about her coat. Let me see which thing am I gonna put up on the come on, show it to me. All right. Shaka, what happened? Okay, not that one. Let me see. Now here, look, I'm in here with my
Where's the bottle?
what bottle?
On my leg.
It's on the dresser. No, it's the. Let me grab it for you. Excuse me, cold. Did she knock it on the floor? Here we go. What? The other one too. Anti spray. Your arms too. Yeah, see, I ain't got to be out here tweaking on some freak show or something, man. I got my sanctuary, so, to find my sisters in the struggle, and in the dilemma, the dichotomy, the debacle, you know. You know, how could they deliberate me but not liberate me? I mean, how could you discuss, take into account my condition? Nigga, stolen from everything. Not giving and toadies nothing. That's insult to injury. That'll get a motherfucker flatline right there. Like, bruh, it's bad enough. Got me around hella weirdos, strangers. They be letting anybody up in here. Don't forget what side your bread is buttered on. You know who built this shit. You know who it's gonna fall on to rebuild this shit. So, retrospect them. Retrospect it. See, I do a retro. Uh, like my mama told me, it was more than just the Black Panthers that helped the Black Panthers grow. We had all kinds and clinics. The reason why the kids get free breakfast and stuff. I'm like, okay, after school programs, all that. I'm like, Mama, that sounds too right for it to be wrong. Why would folk, trying to eradicate them like that? That's where I'm from. I grew up on them stories. Stories of Felix Mitchell and Mickey Mouse. Them was our bedtime story. No Minnie Mouse and all that. No, they thumping caters outside. We need to know. You got to tell them something about really. Listen, there's some stuff you ain't gonna really understand. Don't get caught up in between sides and all that. That's what the OG lifer told me. Hey man, he went way from the town to put in some work. Like man, I'm just saying, like damn OG. I like thank you for telling me OG, because I'll be tripping on some shit like that too. Trying to regulate and dominate. Niggas was moving some shit and didn't really have permission or was in competition. We had to shut down shop. Understood. But he's like, you don't be tripping off this shit. Like, set aside your little petty differences. And so once they got you in here, they don't want to let you go. Like, man, I ain't did my time. He had done this 20 or whatever he had to do. They still wasn't trying to let him go before a board. He had to do the Scared Straight program to earn more credits. It's crazy in there. As soon as they had me on the Scared program, Scared Straight, motherfuckers yelling, I want the black one. I'm like, I'm gonna kill these niggas. Niggas yelling, I want the black one. They tell them to scare them when they come through. Like I'm drilling that shit was funny. I want the black one. Ooh. We really did have to have life for escort, life for killer escort, though. They get it. Niggas scoring points they hit. That shit, I was like, it's just like how big it was, just like big ass prison, like hella cutty bobos, and then it shows you some of the shit people got blasted with. Oh man, hit you with some shit and pull out your whole entrails. I had nightmares of that place for weeks and weeks. My spirit was crying out like crying. The guy was warning me now. Couldn't even sleep. All kind of signs. Just I'm tripping. My eyes always red like that because I got choked to death. My blood vessels busting in my eyes. Nigga, internal affairs was in there. Nigga, they threatened my mama and all that. Y'all don't know that. Sit down with me, you know? Hear me out, you know? This shit is systematic. Systemic. And then we just had an epidemic. Children looking up to folks want to know who they can mimic. It's not a gimmick. Way to go, Quan. Hearing it from you for sure. He said, way to go for sure. Monday is the last day of summer. Wow, all through the fall and the winter too, man. We're gonna get this money. Win a ball. It's always win a ball, man. Win a ball. Some people do it in summer. I like that. Summer. And I was doing music summer. Some of the music was. But, you know, now we can get back to the grind. First night I went out to grind, it started raining. So before I don't want to be in the rain, walking through mud shit. I'm in the rain. I'm in the snow. I'm in the hail. I'm in everything. Think this Red Bull got one more. Got one more. Is it hard reading a beat in the studio or memorizing it? No. It just depends on how many times you go over it. You just gotta focus. That's all. You just gotta focus. When they give you incentives and you know you gotta deal, hell, you taking shit serious, but you know if you got 1,000 songs you gotta do just to break through the ice, you gonna just be concentrating on the progress of the project. You ain't got every time to take, you know, time with each one and perfect them and make them priceless and precious, pristine and all that. Premium. Well, yeah, I'm about to do some live streams. I'm about to do some live streams for sure. Happy I caught y'all, man. That was the business. I'm about to do some live streams. One.